Well, hello everybody. This is going to be episode number 3. This is actually going to be recorded right after episode number 2. And I'm probably going to upload them basically together. So if y'all see the time, it's basically like 10-15 minutes afterwards. And the reason why is because so I put stuff to sell, but I didn't say what margin or anything like that. And the best way to show you that is if I actually put the stuff to reproduce what I'm about to sell. And I just said I made about 20 mil or whatever, which is actually incorrect. So, yes, this is just a private chat. We're going to be producing the thermonuclear trigger units, right, from a BPO that we have, right? And we actually have 10 copies of this. If you do happen to hear that in the background, that's actually Drogo flying over to our production facility. And we're just producing Brinex, Orchigita, and Perimeter. Just because at this point, I don't see the benefit of actually having a structure to spend ISK and, be in danger of being in a war or anything like that. So right now, we're just producing over in Perimeter. So let's go see this blueprint in, in industry mode. So to produce the trigger units, you are required some very simple stuff. The Fernite carbide, the hyperstatic fiber, and the fluorite. Some of these stuff that you can do reactions from, and you can create them your own. Some other stuff that you can. For me, it just becomes easier for me to just buy it from the market, right? And because I don't want to deal with the hassle. Now I discovered that 900 runs is about 22-hour in duration, and actually that's wrong. Yeah, okay, maybe. Yes, it is about 22 hours in durations because we have it maxed out, right? And to produce this, if I was to just buy everything from the market, we're gonna go to buy everything that's missing, and it is gonna be about 16 million. But how much would we make? Well, it says we would make about 24. And if you see the actually estimated buy is actually 18, which is about 2 million more. So I was kind of down and I wasn't going to do it. But I decided, let me go ahead and check. So don't always just go with the estimated, because like you see here, it is a lot less. It's actually, this is actually 2 orders. Yep, this is going to be for 2 orders. So let me just clear that. And again, like I said, it's going to be about 16. Now I am producing for 10 copies, so I'm gonna do times 10. So if I was to produce the 10 copies, it would do 900 runs each installment that I do for this blue BPC, and I would get 900, right? So that means that in total I would be getting 9,000. So and we're being charged to basically just start the all the materials needed will be 168 million, right? So let's get our calculator out, and let's do a little bit of math, right? So I do know that I have the cheapest price at 9,000, and again, I'm not too worried about having 9 or overflooding the market, because like I showed you in episode number 2, there is about 15, maybe even 10,000 a day. This day was a lot, 72,000 that were sold. So there is a lot of movement here. So I'm not too worried about, overproducing, at least not for right now. But sorry, I need that back. Let's go see at the price. So right now, 9 of those thousands are, I have the lowest price in the market. If we speculate that it's going to stay the same, I'm going to have the cheapest ones of them all. That means that I'm going to be selling them for about 25,780, and I'm going to have 9,000 of those. So how much am I going to make? Okay, so I'm going to make 232 million. Now, how much profit that would be for me, like actual profit that I would be making. So we're going to take what the expected amount to make, which is 132 million, minus the 168 million that we have here, and we're just gonna round down because, Makes it easier. Numbers. So we are looking at a profit of about 64 million, and that is going to be within a day, and they're going to sell within the day. So 64 million of profit, basically not doing anything, just logging onto the game, buying some stuff, putting it to build, selling some stuff. And I know that this is not the actual profit. The actual profit is going to be maybe another 10 million lower than that. We're, because of taxes and everything, and making sure that we are the cheapest by order. We're just gonna put in, if we make 54 million in one day without doing much, we're making a lot of profit, and that's just how the game works. The more S you have, the more you can invest in doing stuff like this. But there is the diminishing returns once you build too much of this stuff, which as of right now it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. But once you build too much of these trigger units, you might lower the price to a point where you don't want to sell it anymore. But for right now, I'm going to buy the 10 orders. And I'm going to go over to Perimeter with the stuff. And it's going to be in the corporate stuff. Yep. Right here. And we still have our budget. Okay, so you're telling me that don't fit. And actually, it's telling me that I can't put it there right away. So we'll put it here. And then we'll put it in the fleet hanger. And we'll go ahead and meet up with Drogo over in Perimeter. How far is he out? Sure, I don't care. He's actually out. Like 7 jumps out. So I'll probably fast forward that part if he's not there by the time we get there. All right, let's go ahead and jump over. I mean, yes, of course, again, it is really scary having this much stuff out in the ship. And that's why I'm showing this guy to you guys, so you guys lose that fear of, I'm going to get blown up or I'm going to do something. If you do the things right, even if they try to kill you, they won't be able to. So again, this is about 200 mil worth of materials. And we're just going to move. Actually, one of the things I was going to say, that the new Jita undock is awesome because it's almost line perfect with Perimeter, which is beautiful for me because I do that jump a lot. So it's good benefit for me. I'm gonna be there in no time, and I am running my harness just in case that something does happen. You never know what's gonna be at the gate, and that's one of the scary things when you're running 200, especially for a small corporation or a single player corporation, that any loss is going to be a big loss. That guy is just auto jumping, by the way. When you see ships that are cruising to the end, it's because they're auto jumping. But we are not doing that because we do not have the capital to lose. We don't want to make mistakes. Alright, so we're going to go to production, and again, you have your timer for right now. There's, even if somebody was here, even if you were in a gate camp, nothing to worry. I don't actually see anything scary. That's an Indy that probably fell asleep there. So there is a praxis. Let's actually have a praxis to run my missions. But we still have time. I'm here talking to you guys, no problem. Alright, let's go to the production center. We're going to dock up. We do want to hit all of our harners, just in case anybody gets frisky, wants to do anything dumb, we'll deal with them. And we're gone. Okie dokie. Oh, it's gonna be another 10-minute video. Not intentional, to be honest, guys. I thought it was I thought Drogo was gonna be here in time.
Approaching Stargate.
Okie dokie.
Autopilot disabled.
Yeah, you just disabled the autopilot. But I'll probably speed up right here. I'll do a snippet here. So I'll be right back, guys.
Warp drive active.
Okay, well, it does appear that Drogo finally made it to Perimeter. We are going to that tutorial, which is the production here in perimeter, and we're going to be doing a quick trait of items as soon as I get in the station. And let me go get that other character out of the under screen, move it over to the other side, and we can get this trade done. Alright, there's a trade window. We are gonna give Drogo the content of the buzzard. Oh, you know what? We'll give Drogo this too. Yeah, that Heron. So I don't want to be flying on this Ibis anymore. Actually, he's not really flying on that Ibis, just because quick transport. And again, so now we do see the BBOs here, and there is one that is not researched, which is that one. I'm probably gonna put it somewhere else. I'll just put it in there. I'm probably gonna forget about it. 3, 6, 10. Yeah, probably it's not a good idea to do that. Yeah, let's just leave it in the item hanger. I don't know why I decided to do that, but let's go ahead and install these and let's get this stuff going. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. This is the one research. And the time duration over at Jita was 22 hours. The actual job duration here is 11 hours. So it is a lot faster. So by the time that, I wake up and do stuff tomorrow, Sunday morning, and early Sunday afternoon, I should have this ready. So by around 1 p.m. and I'll be able to sell this. And hopefully everything comes out well. We are making a profit. And like I said, we did take away around 10 million from the total, from the amount, which, from right here. So that is basically calculating this. It's a little bit more than I thought. So we are going to be making a little bit less. If I was to go to Tama or I was to produce somewhere else, it might be cheaper, but the timing is of the matter. So I don't want to waste too much time going somewhere else. Same reason why I haven't made BBCs of this. I could easily make a BBC so I don't have to be running out of the BPO, but really doesn't matter right now. Let's go ahead and get started, and we're going to do 10 of these. Okay. Where are you guys? There they are. I need to double check this because last time I accidentally manufactured out of the non-trained one. Actually, I can see it right here. Actually, better. Commit a mistake. And again, 11 hours worth of not doing anything in the game, and I'm still able to produce. It's pretty good. Where is the last one? Oh, it's right there. Okay, good. And so in 11 hours, this job will be completed. I will be able to sell my stuff and make a little bit of risk. I should probably start training that sooner than later. But we do have leftover stuff. Since we're here now, let's just fit the Heron. This is gonna be for the getting a moon. Even we're here at high sec, we need to have a facility to do stuff. So sooner in the near future, we're gonna be having a facility, and I want to have a moon. Yes, it doesn't do much, and I don't know why I'm gonna fit this, but might as well do it. Just because the item is here, and put this in the Heron, which is not really that big. So if anybody knows what this is, or anybody has a question about it, this is going to be what you launch at a moon, so you could see the content of it. I know it's going to be Velspar because we're going to be high sec, but I want to know which moon is the better moon, if there's any difference, which is just going to be a video in probably a week or two when we're getting ready to do that. But that's been all. Thank you very much. See you guys in episode number 4.